You spend 20 years building your empire. A hacker can take it in 20 minutes. The smartest people I know, they have the worst cybersecurity. I'm talking about CEOs, founders, sales directors, people pulling in $500,000 a year or more, people who negotiate $1 million deals before lunch. They have a financial advisor, they have a CPA, they have an attorney on retainer, but their business email, same password since 2017, no two factor authentication, zero firewall protection. And their team is clicking on phishing emails right now. That's not ambition, that's a blind spot. And blind spots cost empires. Real quick, before we go deeper, I wanted to give a shout out to a company my amazing wife and I own. My wife runs it, and what she does changes lives. If you've been working hard your whole life, building revenue, closing deals, stacking income, but if you lost money in stocks, lost money in crypto, or you are sitting there right now with no will, no trust, and no tax free strategy, this is for you. At disruptorscode.com, we help people grow and protect their hard earned money, tax free. Here's what that means in real life. If the economy collapses tomorrow, you don't lose a single dollar. When the markets go up, your money grows, tax free. And when it's time to pass it on to the people you love most, it transfers tax free. Imagine your money working as hard as you do while you focus on what you do best. Imagine the same money compounding tax free over the next 10, 20, 30 years. That's not a fantasy, that's a strategy. And we can walk you through it by step. Visit disruptorscode.com today and book a time to talk with one of our team members. And before you do, email us at info@carlosinspire.com to make sure we are licensed in your state. Disruptorscode.com. Everything in the show notes. Now, let's get into today's episode. I've been in enterprise technology sales for over 20 years. Right now, I sell Cisco Meraki cybersecurity solutions to businesses every single day. I sit across from CEOs, VPs, business owners, IT, and I ask them one question. If someone tried to breach your network tonight, would you know? 9 out of 10 times, they go quiet. And that silence is the most expensive sound in business. I grew up in Brazil. I sold sweet bread on the streets as a kid. You know what I learned early? If you don't protect what you build, someone will take it. It didn't matter if it was my bread, my money, or my reputation. The people who lost everything, they weren't weak. They were just unprotected. I came to America at 18. No English, no connections. I knocked on residential and business doors for Comcast. I built a territory from zero to number one nationally. Thousands of units in small businesses. 75% market penetration over our competitors in every territory I work with around the US. Never missed quota for almost a decade. And I will tell you what I learned building in Silicon Valley. The higher you climb, the bigger the target on your back. Like many of you hear me talking on stages, new levels, new devils. The higher you go up, the higher you must prepare. Here's what nobody tells you. Hackers don't target the broke. They target the busy. They target the CEO who's closing deals at 11 p.m. and doesn't have time to update software. The startups that everybody's talking about in AI and technology space. They target the sales director whose assistant opened one wrong email. They target the entrepreneur who built everything and assumed someone else was protecting it. The average data breach costs a business $4.5 million. $4.5 million. And most of the businesses I talk to every day have nothing in place. No endpoint protection, no network monitoring, no employee training, nothing. Here's what they do have: a Rolex, a nice car, a revenue number they are proud of, and an open door that criminals are walking through right now. I want to challenge the way you are thinking about this. Most high performers think about cybersecurity the same way they think about getting sick. It won't happen to me. But here's the question you want to ask yourself: not, could I get hacked? The question is, am I already vulnerable right now and just don't know it yet? Because here's what I've seen on the inside of enterprise security: it's not the big dramatic breach you see in the movies. It's not someone in a hoodie breaking through a firewall. It's an email. It's a weak password. It's an employee on public Wi Fi. It's a vendor with access to your system who got compromised. The immigrant in me, the kid who built everything from nothing. The kid is telling you something right now. You don't protect your business because you are afraid. You protect it because you respect what you built. Everything we need is within us: the wisdom to build, the wisdom to protect. Both live in the same person. The question is, which one are you acting on? Does this make sense so far? Good. Because here's where it gets real. You spent years building your reputation, your revenue, your relationships. One breach, one ransom attack, one compromised email, and it's gone. Not slowly, not with warning. Gone. I've watched it happen to people smarter than both of us. And every single time, they say the same thing: I thought I was protected. The smartest people I know have the worst cybersecurity. Don't be that story. Your empire deserves a lock on the door. Your data deserves protection. Your family deserves to know that what you built cannot be taken. Is this in your best interest? I think you already know the answer. Here's what I want you to do right now. If you are a business owner or executive in California and you are ready to have an honest conversation about where your vulnerabilities actually are, DM me the word cybersecurity on Instagram at Carlos Inspire or on my LinkedIn at Carlos Siqueira. Just that one word: cybersecurity. You can always email me at info@carlosinspire.com. In the subject message, that one word: cybersecurity. I'll personally reach out to you. We'll set up a free account review. No pitch, no pressure, no obligation. Just a real conversation from someone who works inside enterprise cybersecurity every day about where you are, where you stand, and what do you actually need. California businesses only for now. Spots are limited because I do this personally. One word: cyber security. Send it to me right now on Instagram at Carlos Inspire, CarlosInspire. Inspire, or on LinkedIn at Carlos Siqueira, Siqueira. All social media accounts in the show notes. Please drop us a follow. As you guys know, every money we earned from social media monetization, we donate to help others who are facing hunger. And if this episode hits you, do me a favor and share it. Tag somebody. Send it to a CEO in your network who's been putting this off. Send it to a founder who just raised their first round and has zero protection. Send it to the executive who you know is the one phishing email away from a nightmare. That share might be the most valuable thing you do for them today. I am Carlos Siqueira, aka Carlos Inspire. Build it, protect it, leave it. I'll see you in the next one.